going to ask Pastor Roger to come up and give the benediction. It doesn't mean you have to rush out of here. Pop's going to be sitting here. Please stop by and say hello if you can get a chance. There's a lot of people here, and I know everybody might not have got a chance to give them a hug or a kiss or wish them a happy birthday. Again, on behalf of the entire family, thank you for coming. Oh, sorry.
I can say something. There you go. You stand out.
You're on the way.
I've always been known as a man with a lot of words. But I just wanted to thank everyone for coming. It's so wonderful to see you all. As I was sitting in that chair, I thought I must be very important because I'm the only one that has a pillow. The thing that I would like to say, though, is certainly owe Raleigh a real gift of thanks for all that he's done. He has adopted me as his father, and I've adopted him as another son. And we love him. And Raleigh, for all that you've done for this great celebration, I certainly thank you. It's really been wonderful. And before we close, I know it's been a while that we've been sitting. I always like to tell a story. And the story that I'm thinking of was about a blonde. And apologies to any blondes that are here. But it's just a story. And it might have happened, but I don't know. But I heard this story about this blonde who was in the airplane. And where's Jeff? Oh, Jeff's my grandson and a pilot for one of the airlines, and we're certainly glad to have you here, Jeff. You probably appreciate this because it's about a pilot and a blonde. Actually, this blonde was in the coach section. Is that the section for the regular people? Yes. The coach. And what's the special up front of the plane?
First class.
First class, yeah. Well, this blonde was sitting in the coach, and she happened to notice a vacant seat up in the first class, so she got up and walked down into the first class section and sat down by a window, but she didn't have a window seat there. And the stewardess was looking at her and wondered what she doing. So finally the stewardess went up to her and asked her, do you have your ticket here? And the blonde said, no, I'm 25 years old and I'm blonde and I'm going to Toronto. And the stewardess says, well, you can't. You only have a seat for coach. So she says, well, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not moving. And so the stewardess got a hold of the captain and said, we have got a dizzy blonde here that's in the wrong place. And she's supposed to be in the coach. And she won't get out of the seat. And the co-pilot, he said, I'll take care of it. And he went to take care of it and said, you can't stay in the seat. This is for the first class. And she said, I'm blonde, I'm 25 years old, and I'm staying here. So the stewardess said to the co-captain, we better call the police. So when we land in Toronto, so they'll arrest this blonde. And the pilot says, you say she's blonde? He says, I do blonde. He says, my wife's a blonde. I'll get her to move. So he went out and he talked to the blonde. And right away she said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And she got up and moved into the coach. And the stewardess looked and she said to the captain, what did you say to her to make her move? And he said, well, my wife's a blonde, and I do blonde, and I just told her that first class doesn't stop at Toronto. Well, I certainly agree, but certainly happy that all of you folks came today to give me this break, because I'm 95 years old, or I will be on March the 17th, which is coming up about Monday maybe. But I just want to thank every one of you, especially the Raleigh. Where is he? Hey, Raleigh. Hey, we owe him all for the dinner and for all of the programs that he made up and everything. I certainly appreciate it. He calls me son. I call him dad. he told me that he said that his dad died when he was 3 years old. So he sort of adopted me as his father, which I'm so happy to be and have another son. He's a great man and we love him. It was certainly wonderful to have all that we have here today is due to Raleigh. So let's give him a big hand. And I'm so glad to have my family here. And you folks don't know them all, but anybody that's related to me, not in the church, but family, stand. So everybody can see.
Wow.
Come on, don't be bashful. I won't speak any longer. We've been here a long time. And I'm so happy that I had a pillow. When I saw the pillow, they told me to sit down there. I thought I must be a very important person. I'm the only person in the room that had the pillow. Thank you all for coming. It's been wonderful.
Amen.